Hello, it's time for the review of my new camera, the Diana Instant Square. I got this through Kickstarter and it was delivered a couple days ago, so I first shot the Turkish video and now it's time for the English one. What we have is the newest camera from Lomography. It's the Diana Instant Square, as I mentioned. It uses the new Fuji Instax Square films. And what we have in the box is, of course, the camera itself. It basically has the same boxing as the original Diana. So we have the lens cap and a mask that we can design ourselves and add some color to our photos. And then comes the camera, which is this little beauty here. And there are a couple other accessories in the box. So what we have is, of course, the viewfinder. You need to have the viewfinder separately and put it on here, and you can actually change it out with different lenses you use. The original lens here is 75mm, so this goes with it. But if you were to use the 55 wide angle for the Diana that you already have, then you can just pop this off and put that on and put the viewfinder here as well so that you see what you're doing. And then we have the user manual and a little booklet here that is actually quite gorgeous with like illustrations and stuff. And of course we have the pinhole shutter lock that you can use when you're doing pinholes. And then we got the two adapters for the flashes. So like I have my Diana flash handy right here. So what we do is we put this one on and then we put this one on. So then we have a flash with our camera. I got this without the flash because I already have like two Dianas, two minis, and a couple separate flashes too. So I didn't need it. And it uses 4 AAA batteries, so you put them through here and you have a little marking minus and plus. So it's important that you put the batteries in correctly, otherwise your camera is not gonna work. Here we go. And when you put them on and everything is okay, when you turn the camera on, then you get a green light here. And if you go into the multiple exposure mode, I don't know if it's visible properly, but it turns yellow. And the film. As I mentioned, it uses the square film from the Fuji new one. So when we open it, here we go. It comes in a pack, and I open that pack. And what I have is like all the sides are closed, so I put it in with the yellow markings matching each other. And after I shoot the first blank one, then I'll be ready to go. Let's talk a little bit about settings and stuff. It's basically the same as the original Diana camera. So we have our shutter speeds here, N for fixed shutter and B for bulb long exposures. And then down here we got the aperture settings. So it starts with f11, 19, 32 and a pinhole setting. I do my focus from here. So the closest distance I'm gonna get in focus is 1 to 2 meters, and then it goes up to infinity. And since it shoots pinhole, then I can take the lens off to shoot pinholes. And the cool thing about this is I can change it and use it with my other Diana lenses. Like I got the Diana fisheye lens here. So what I would do is put this one in and use it with the Diana, another Diana lens basically. And then the cool thing about the original lens on the camera is that it has the diameter here matches the one of some of the other accessories I got from Lomography, like the splitzer for the Lomo Instant camera. So what I do is I just, whoop, it's sort of like closing a bottle, but okay, got it. Don't got it. Wow, it's really hard when you're shooting. So I got the splitzer on now, and I can use it also with some of the color filters I have for the Lomo Instant Square, and I have all the other Diana lenses, so I can use them with this as well. And as mentioned previously in the first part, I can use it with the Diana flash or any other flash I have. And you see here I got the blue filter, but I can change the filter up and put a different color, so it's gonna give me a lot of flexibility in my shooting.